You've spent quite a lot of time mastering this.
Mhm.
Um, how have you personally benefited from learning this stuff? There's two different questions, and I'm going to make sure. I'd like to cover both of them. Firstly, have you benefited from learning this stuff? And secondly, very much a more generalized question, because I think we all in life, the people that learn things, it helps them in many ways. It helps them in many ways because you need a certain discipline to learn things, and that actually helps you develop your skill set all along. So, firstly, the specific question: how have you benefited yourself from learning this stuff and really spending quite a bit of time and effort in it?
Yeah. So I think I had a very privileged position of studying with Eric Greenleaf, like I
Yeah,
mentioned,
yeah,
absorbing that, years of experience and scientific rigor that's there. Then I had the interesting opportunity to create my own program on conversational
yeah,
hypnosis. So when you teach something, you become very good at it.
yes,
So how have I benefited from this?
yeah,
I've reaped a lot of benefits from it. I've been fortunate enough. One of the first things that I noticed was conversations tend to be more easier. Yeah, there is
mm,
less friction. There is less of arguments. There is less of trying too hard to get something. Things appear natural. People tend to like you more. And what I've seen with other people is that it helps you create these deep connections with people.
right,
Because when you understand this process, you also become more empathetic. You also become more relatable and impactful in the process. So it helps create very deep connections with people. It also improves your communication skills
yeah,
by learning all these phrases. We teach in the
yeah,
program, and all these phrases that we follow, you naturally become a good conversationalist. You don't have to think too much about talking, it just comes naturally. So improved communication skills, I would say. Believe it or not, when I started out, I was actually a shy person.
really,
Yes. before I When I was in medical school,
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
a very shy person. I would be a quiet guy who didn't talk much, not because I was not smart, but it's just because I didn't know what to say, and I couldn't kind of wag my tongue like the others did. Um, but through this process,
yeah,
I think what has become very interesting is that uh, communication has become very natural and normal. Yeah. The other benefit I've seen is that you can coach others and mentor others better.
yeah,
If you master storytelling, you can get powerful changes to happen within people. Yeah. You can help others achieve those significant breakthroughs. You are also more intentional with your communication. When you have an opportunity, you already know how to seize it. You already know how to go into that situation, get what you want, and take the next steps in a win win way, of course. You also know how to use it for positive influence. Because I've been in situations where, well, there is always a tussle of good versus evil in the
yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah,
And when you have the arsenal to shape conversations and win conversations, you can go and you can create that positive influence because you can sway the audience. Yeah. And people will clap for you because of that.
yeah. Okay.
It also helps build trust, and that's something I've seen as well. Yeah.